Hi everyone. It's Monday morning, 25 past 9. Sorry, no videos over the weekend. I didn't do anything all weekend. Bloody ridiculous. But this week, start of a new week, let's go for it. Hope everybody's okay. I did watch a few videos over the weekend. John Kerry in particular. I watched yours this morning of your heater box and all that. That looks quite good condition actually. I don't know if the fan works, but that's going to be your only problem, I think. But you might be able to get it rebuilt or whatever. I don't know. I spent about 300 quid this morning on paint, filler, primer for the bike and for a bit of stock. So all those bits are coming tomorrow. I've got filler, stopper, or icing as you'd call it. Some high build 2-pack primer, because this thing here is gonna, you see on the other parts I used his primer that he'd supplied, which is just a lacquer type cellulose primer, 1-pack stuff. But this is so bad, it's not gonna perform on this, not without me rubbing it down so smooth. So I'm gonna lay a good few coats of high build on that. It's the only way forward really, and same with that as well. That Duraglass stuff, it's sort of gone off, but it's just a bit soft, so I might have to take that off and do it again. Yeah, so that's where we're at. It's cold. It's 7 degrees out in the outside, 7 degrees outside, which isn't particularly nice. It was down to 0 overnight, so the garage is a bit cold, but it made me feel guilty again. Steve, I turned the thermostat up and it's warming up in here nicely. I'm doing a little test on how much oil it uses. Have a look at it, look, see how much oil it's going to use in a day, by marking it out and putting I've put 3 litres of oil in it. See how that lasts across the day. Gives me an idea of running costs, you know, and all that. But it's still absolutely brilliant. It's such a godsend, it really is. So I'm sorry, Steve, you're out in the cold, but I'm in the warm. Selfish, I know. Yeah. Which reminds me, I will try and send your paint out this week, providing I can do it via the post office. I don't think there's any restrictions. I will send you a litre of that paint out, and I'll pre-thin it so that you don't have to worry, just lay it on. It's very good stuff, you'll like that. Talking of paint, I think I've mentioned this before, but I'm gonna have a rant now. There is a local supplier here that supplies 2-pack paint, which I've always got when I've done jobs across the road, you know, little base coat and clear jobs. I've always got paint from them. Now the clear coat is a branded product, no problem, you get a data sheet, no issues at all. And the base coat again is branded with Max Mayer. It's from Max Mayer. That's the mixing scheme for the metallics and base coats and all that. The solid colours, like the TR, are another make called Omicron. Hang on, this is part of the brand. This is the Omicron label. Now, the rep at this local paint shop, paint suppliers, assured me that the solid colour for the TR was mixed with Max Mayer. Now, I wasn't 100% sure that he was telling me the truth, so I believed him until he sent this hardener with the paint. Why is this hardener not Max Meyer hardener? I'll tell you why. It's because it's not Max Meyer paint. It's cheap crap. So when it came to ordering the paint for the Lambretta, i.e. these parts, I ordered it off of the internet because of the colour. I assumed that the local supplier wouldn't be able to match the colour, so I went with a company called LambrettaPaints.co.uk who supplied the paint. The paint they supply is Lekla. You've heard me say about this before. The paint is brilliant. There's a part in here which I have to do again because it's got a dent. But let me just wipe it down. This paint, which you won't be able to see, but it has stayed exactly as the day it went on. There's no sinkage, there's nothing. Now the TR, which again you've heard me say, but this is all part of it. The TR paint, which has been on for what, a couple of months now, is nothing short of atrocious. Look how that's sunk. Now, I don't know what to do about this now, because the engine's in, the wiring's in, and I think it needs repainting or clear coating. So I'm stuck now because this has obviously got to be flatted, everything masked up, the chassis is clean and black that you can't see in there, and I am seriously pissed off, if I'm honest. This paint, this cheap shit paint, actually costs more than the same quantity I bought for the Lambretta. So the Lambretta is a branded name, a branded product, sorry. So that's really given me the dog this morning. Also, this guy supplies DA discs and filler and everything else, the local guy, and he's charging well over the odds for the same product I can buy on the internet. Now I know that on the internet there's not so much staff, you don't have a rep going around, all the rest of it. I'm very aware of that, but sort of marking things up so high I think he's not on, so I've sacked him. I'm not going there ever again. I've sent an email to the Lambretta guy, the Lambretta paint guy, to see if he can mix the TR colour in the Lekla paint, and if he can I should go with that. It's going to be cheaper and it's going to be better. So anyway, that's my rant for the day. I'm not happy, but what else was I going to say then? But we'll win, in the end we'll win. I'm not happy that I've got to repaint the engine bay. I'm not worried about the inside of the car on that, because you know most of it's going to be covered up, so there's no issue. But the engine bay, you know, I spent an awful long time detailing things only to see the paint looks like a piece of shit. So I'm not happy about that at all. So he can pay for the new batch of paint, I think. It's only fair, isn't it? Yeah, fat chance. Anyway, the webcam, the nice remote webcam now, will be on today. So if anybody feels like calling in and saying hello, then it'd be great to see you, because it does get lonely in here sometimes, you know. Weather report, dull, damp, horrible, but that's hot. Yeah, it's not a nice day. This is the sort of day when you want to be in with your heater on. Also, I've found that my iPod, well, I saw oh, who was it? James Freddy's was chatting with Greg on FaceTime. My iPod does FaceTime, so if anybody else has got FaceTime and fancy a chat in the middle of the day or whatever, then send me a PM and I'll give you my my contact details. Or my iPod also has Skype on it, and I did actually set up the account for Skype. I don't know if it works yet because I haven't had a call from anybody, but again, if anybody wants to have a chat on Skype, if you're bored and you know you want to cheer me up or something like that, then again, PM me and I'll give you the details, and yeah, go from there. But the camera will be on. If anybody's at work on a Monday and they fancy popping in saying hello, then it will be on until such times the laptop fails. It shouldn't do, but you just never know with this thing. I'm sure the fan is blocked up with paint on this, because I left it open when I was painting the scooter last time, and it's covered in light grey paint, which is nice, but it still works. So yeah, that's all I've got to say at the moment. All the shine, a bit rippled, but never mind. Another thing I've got to do is get rid of this gas bottle. I'm going with this bottle here cost me £20 a month to rent, and I haven't got the money to really justify that, so it's nearly empty. Getting the last dregs out of it, and I'm taking that back and getting a little a rent-free bottle, which is very handy. Well, it's on a sort of 10-year right-to-use contract, so that'll be handy. Just cut the cost down a bit. You can try and shave bits off here, there and everywhere. I know we're all struggling a bit, but it gets expensive doing this stuff, it really does. I need to sort out a sticker board. I think I'm going to do a half-size one over there for now, and put the rest of the stickers on it that I've got. Yeah. So that's all I've got to say, really. Not much to report. Oh yeah, Sandblaster. I was watching Tommy Shoe's video of his sandblasting those toolboxes. This little one here, it works okay, but it's a siphon feed one, and it just blocks up all the time. So I was considering whether to get a little pressure pot type blaster and put it alongside it and put it into the cabinet there. I mean, does anybody know if they use less air, or is it used more efficiently, or what? I'm not too sure on them, but if anybody's got any info on them, then that would be handy. Every little helps, as I say. Yeah, still got to do the oil tank, still got to do the generator, and still got to do the TR. But there we go, we'll get there in the end. Anyway guys, I'm going to cut this short now because it's 14 minutes long. I'll go and upload this. Hope everybody has a great Monday. Remember the Skype and the FaceTime, if anybody wants to sort of join in. So yeah, if anything happens during the day, I'll give you an update. But in the meantime, have a great Monday, have a great week, and I will catch you all soon.